Vlog is now about 2:35 on Wednesday 23rd. I did have my date last Thursday, the 15th, 16th, Tuesday, Thursday, 17th with my boyfriend for Valentine's Day. I did stop at my bank first. Great bank, awesome. Shout out to the tellers at Washington Trust on Main Street, East Greenwich. They met my boyfriend for a date at Filippo's Twisted Pizza on Main Street, East Greenwich. Also shout out to them and their staff. I love it there. Ironically, the waitress I had recognized me from over the summer where I went with a friend of mine in their social group, because she knew him and she recognized me. But yeah. But I even though I have gluten-free options, I didn't plan to suffer and did the gluten to share with my boyfriend. We had this cheesy bread, and then we split it. We also split a large no, because I had gluten free because we didn't do gluten free because we split a large pizza, a large mac and cheese pizza. Hey, don't knock it till you try it. That's all I'm gonna say. We shopped at Valentine's Day gifts. I gave him the card which I had delivered just before leaving, as well as one of those heart-shaped boxes of chocolates. Only it was not just a star chocolates, it was just pure Reese's, as well as 2 mini heart-shaped Reese's. My boy loves his Reese's. I like them too, and because that was he gave me his gifts to me, and let's just say, hey, in fact, the fact I gave him a whole heart-shaped box of Reese's, a heart-shaped box full of Reese's and 2 mini Reese's hearts, he gave me a giant heart-shaped Reese's, as well as I can't show you that one because it's long gone. And he also got me one of those heart-shaped balloons on a stick. Just going to show you guys. Yep, got me this, and there's that, and there's one other thing I need to. He got me, but bit of a backstory behind that. Backstory being, he knows I love elephants and he knows I love stuffed animals, and but actually no, give me a second to get to my room, do a film camera flip, and then I'll explain. So, like I had said, I like elephants and stuffed animals, and that my favorite non-domesticated animal is an elephant, and I fell in love with stuffed animals because of, well, childhood stuffed elephant. Yes, it is an elephant. It's just a very old stuffed elephant. Since I got her when I was 1, October I was 1, and this is I'm pushing 29 years of age. So yeah, but that's why I love elephants. And for the record, I name all of my stuffed animals, including this one named Miss Ellie, short for Miss Elephant. And even though I've had many new stuffed animals come and go since her, she's never really had any competition whatsoever until last Thursday, because my boyfriend knows I love stuffed animals and elephants because of that. So, well, everybody say hello to Peach. Yep. Second, another stuffed elephant. The Sally's got some competition finally. Took just under 28 years, like 27 and a half. It's called a mush mush. I guess they're getting popular, and it's a squared one. I guess they come in square shaped. The things are called mush mushes. It's a squared version, and came with the name Peach. But It doesn't look like, I know, looking at the front, you can't tell why it's named Peach. But if you flip it over, that's why it's named Peach. So, yeah. But, yes, altogether, I had a very good Valentine's Day date with my boyfriend. Afterwards, while I've been having issues with my cane I prefer lost its little marshmallow thing, rolling marshmallow, so I've been using my backup cane, but you know, it has a marshmallow, it doesn't quite fold, but it's highly inconvenient. So if you saw my finger flick, I got one of those stupid pop-ups. As it wasn't pop-up, it was a long message. I don't get enough from my boyfriend. So Zach, I know you'll see, but apparently you'll know when it's just, you'll get the timing. Where was I? Very good. They when I had issues with my game, so I had the cane that folded, but I didn't need a pizza, so I went to Insight, Rhode Island, which is just off of Jefferson Boulevard in Warwick. I usually go for not just my marshmallows for my cane, but my canes themselves. I called ahead actually first to make sure they had them. They did, but apparently the store didn't have the ones I prefer. Apparently, I guess the girl who has the phone, well, the girl who's the phone got confused and got a little messed up. But seeing as this was only her third day, cutting slack, not easy job to learn, so gonna cut a lot of slack since it was only her third day. But apparently they didn't have any of the ones I prefer for sale in the store, so to speak. But one of the people who also worked there said that somebody else had keeps a stash of that kind in the office, so they went and they were able to get me one for the other employee's stash, and I was going to pay for it, and they said given everything that one's on them. No, so that happened. Then I had needed some zipper hoodies because sometimes the winter clothes too much, but the over the head hoodies let's just say they knock glasses. They always knock my glasses off, and sometimes headbands, including masks, and even let's say sometimes Billy shoes. So I went to there to go to Target, but firstly with me and my worker had to make a pit stop to the restrooms by Nordstrom. Then we saw that it's called the Pearson because the jewelry store right there. We started looking, but it got so crowded. We gave up and went to Target. Tried a few ones. Found two I liked that fit. Paid everything. We stopped at A's to get. She got a drink and a snack. I just got a drink. She paid. I was drinking it. Called my mom to let her know because we realized it was after my mom calling time. She sounded annoyed, but not annoyed. One of those situations. Didn't think anything of it at first. Then sat there a little longer. Then continued walking around the mall for a bit. Happy that I wanted to. Went into the store, new store known as the Lunchbox, where they also saw. Apparently they have those mushers there too. If you like anything to do with superheroes or anime or Disney, you gotta check it out. Whether you're a Disney fan, an anime fan, or even just a superhero fan, it's a must. And I had two of those. The Disney and, anime. Superheroes, I could live without, but, for those who like them, they have that stuff too. Sorry. Then we left that store. We didn't go all the way down to near the food court stuff. At that point, we did just turn around, but, to the other side, my worker needed to take a break because he was getting tired. Honestly, I was too because, we'll get to that in minutes. But I went see that by event, and I actually went into FRE, aka, which means also known as. So that's like AKA means also known as, stands for also known as FRE, stands for Your Entertainment. Just for those who might not know, so most of you do. Looked around in there for a bit, ended up so I don't know if many of you know that I'm really into three different shows on NBC on Wednesdays. Ooh, gotta make sure those. I gotta save those back on tonight actually, because of the Olympics. But we call it known as the Chicago's, basically Chicago Med, Fire, and PD. Not like in PD as much as I used to by some hell into Med, and obsessed with fire. Chicago Fire, just so we're clear. Just so there's no miscommunication, it's Chicago Fire, the show I'm obsessed with. And last fall, like September, October, I actually ended up going when I was in that same FRE. I ended up getting a DVD copy of a DVD copy collection of the season 1 because I only saw it 3 seasons ago. I had binge for that, and well, I'm telling you this because when I was in there last Thursday, I bought her a used copy of season 2. Well, I've made quite a dent in it. All of this, I watched all of this going to the first 5 episodes, and all of this 2, which is episodes 6 through 10. And I'm now working on this 3. I know I watched the first one on that, which would have been 11. So I'm either on episode 12 or 13. Gonna be on the 2nd or 3rd episode on that disc. And by the time I finish that disc, well, I'll be 15 episodes. I'll keep you posted on that one actually. Then we decided to walk some more. We went to the back to Pearson Pagoda because we wanted to look, and both of us, so we looked around. Then another beeline to that same bathroom. Then we were getting less sleep, and I realized I decided last minute I wanted to go into another store I really like, the Elite Trading Store, and I don't know how many of you know about crystals and different crystal properties, but I don't even know if you guys know what crystals are or what ones they are. Let's just say this is a crystal. This particular one is amethyst, and different crystals have different properties. Amethyst is known to help with one-off negative energy, as well as helping with anxiety and getting my own anxiety. Figured it wouldn't hurt. Got that. Left the mall, but instead of going straight home, I stopped at my parents' house because let's just say I owed my mom money since that my mom had to give me money for a few things back and so I started paying. As of January 1st, I had to start paying her back, and then when I started, it was, let's say when I first started paying back, the amount I owed her was $135. As of a couple of weeks ago, I had gone down to $80. A few weeks ago, over time I had gone down to $80. A couple of weeks ago, I paid her and got it down to $60. Last Thursday, I paid her again, and well, luckily I only have her $40 now. So of the $135 I originally owed her at the beginning of last month, beginning of January, I've gotten it down to $40. So, but did that, went home, but because it was so late, and it was like after 5, like I think it was after 5:30, I I ended up stopping at the KFC on Route 2 since I had to pass that to get from my parents' house to my house. Well, my parents' condo to my apartment, but you get the idea. And yeah, that was Thursday. Friday. I don't even remember Friday. It was not a good day. I mean, I had an appointment to get a shot that I get every so often, and that was a pretty chill day because of emotional issues. I just didn't want to stretch, and my work and I just figured we don't want to make things any worse. In fact, I was also in pain because last Wednesday night, not the night of tonight, but a week ago tonight, around maybe 10, 11 o'clock, I've been talking to my boyfriend, and I went to get up, and I was, my legs hurt. No big deal, right? But, Thursday came and went, they were still hurting. Friday came and went, still hurting. Saturday and Sunday. Monday was my Monday Wednesday worker hurts. In fact, I even had to was grocery shopping. Yeah. Although, how I had gone grocery shopping. I actually went to a Stop and Shop, but not my normal Stop and Shop on French Town Road, which is close to me, or even the one on Route 2 near my parents where I sometimes go, or even the Grand Shadow location, which, let's just say I went a bit into Warwick's, Sandy Lane, mainly because my boyfriend works at that one, and he was on shift. But no. But let's just say, by the time I had finished making halfway through, let's just say my legs were hurting all day as it was. Halfway through grocery shopping, I got really bad halfway through grocery shopping. By the time I finished grocery shopping, checked out, and got to the car, let's just say I'm glad we actually used my handicap hiker that day on Monday. And it still hurt yesterday, so I ended up going to my doctor's office, but my doctor was out, and apparently it's gonna be out. I'm guessing this is out because you'll see. But they asked if I could go in that yesterday, but I explained I have no transportation until after they would close. They asked me if I could go in today. I asked for time. It went over because after 1, and the thing is, my work only worked till 2 usually, and the fact that she even worked late I couldn't have done it. The fact that she also worked later than planned today because get to that one in a minute too. But so even though tonight it's at 10, 11 o'clock tonight, it will mark a full week since the heart started. I won't be seeing the doctor until 11 a.m. tomorrow, and apparently it's gonna be the covering doctor, because I think my doctor's completely out this week. So, but there's that from yesterday. Today, today they're really freaking. Let's just say they really stinking kill me. Yeah, hurts let's just say nothing helps. Nothing. The fact that I've tried everything. Oh no, it's not just one leg, it's both. Let me try to explain by showing. Give me a sec. I was saying my legs were hurting. but not just it's on both legs, but from like here all the way around, all the way up to like there. And just double it for the other, basically the same for this leg, so you can imagine. Yeah, because of all that pain, it's actually getting worse. It's getting worse, and well, nothing's happened. I've tried heat, I've tried ice, ibuprofen, trying to walk in gain motion and stay in motion, which is, no matter what I do, it hurts. Heat doesn't help, ice doesn't help, ibuprofen doesn't help. It hurts to walk, it hurts to just stand, hurts to sit no matter how I'm sitting, whether I'm sitting straight up, completely slouched, somewhat in between, whether I have my legs completely down on the ground, or as well if I had them up on my arm, or even have them up on my arm and on top of a pillow. Doesn't help. It hurts when I lay down. Whether I lay down on my back, my stomach, my left side, my right side, and the fact that I can't even lay down and be comfortable, this is affecting my sleeps. This is no good for anybody's, especially me. But yeah, that was just this morning. But also, I don't know if you guys are on Facebook or know anything about this situation, but I guess a few weeks ago, these two hockey players were coming home from a hockey game, and there was, I guess, a really bad accident. One of them went to Hasbro, so the other one ended up at Rhode Island, and the parents, I guess, were asking people for blood donations, and I guess the coach put it on Facebook. I guess my aunt reposted it, and that's how I found out, because the older boy, the one who went to Rhode Island, is actually friends and played hockey with her older son. So yes, yeah, shows how many few degrees of separation there are in the state. Knowing that is that even the one that the younger one would know my aunt, because, well, if they're both from Charleston, if it's they said Tara, I forget if it's, I know it's Charlotte, but if it's Charleston specifically, they were mostly known, at least of my aunt, since she is a teacher there. So yeah, really only so much degrees of separation. So I made an appointment, but let's just say I made it last week, but they couldn't get me in today at 12:30. And I didn't come back until that long ago. Let's just say it took me around, but because I can't see, it's taking forever to get all that go for all the necessary paperwork questions and stuff like that. Then getting the vitals and all that stuff, the pulse. Somehow I had time with my pulse and my blood pressure, and they got it, but apparently my body didn't want to make it easy on them, that's for sure. The only thing that really went straightforward was the temperature take, but even when they went to check my blood, how they the clip tip, and they clip it in before they actually put it in the back when they tested to make sure it was okay first. They take a thing, get just the tip of your finger. This first started on my left hand. A particular finger on the left hand. I'm trying to think of the name of it. Give me a second. There's thumb and pointer is that one. Pinky, ring, index. It's known as the technical term for that finger is the index finger. But let's just say there's other names for that finger. And there's also terms for things you can do for that finger. Let's just say it's also some people. Let's just say, hey, it's a finger used for the. Let's just say if you've heard the one finger salute or flipping the bird, you know what I mean. You know which finger I'm referring to. But that was on the left hand. Unfortunately, they tested it and they thought the iron was just like a teeny tiny bit too low for it, but they didn't want to give up, so they said they tried another finger, so it, let's just say, same finger, opposite hand. Luckily, that came out good, finished the paperwork, got the bags, got to the things set up, got a vein, got it in, hooked me up, hop and got a vein, got it in, blood started quickly going. That part only took 6 minutes, but they went to take it out, and that's when things started going south. Or as the British would say, that's when things, or if you want to be British about it, as the British would say, pear-shaped. Don't ask. I don't quite get it either, but I bet because British people would call it pear-shaped, whereas Americans call it going south, but. And the fact that I hit him faster than I thought. I felt a little wonky, like my stomach was they asked if I was feeling nauseous. I was like, no, but it does hurt. And then, then I can I get some ice? Can't see where this is going. Yeah, I heard felt them put ice behind me. I heard them talking to me. Could see them, but then that voices somehow got fainter and fainter, and my eyes were in the blur, and then, next thing I knows, instead of my head being above my legs were above my heads. Yeah. Luckily, I recovered quickly with ice and stuff. They put me down a little bit after that. Once I started coming to, had me drink something. I chose the orange juice because, don't like cranberry juice, don't like apple juice, and you don't even want to know what happens to water, surprisingly. Yeah, you don't want to know. But, so then they were able to put me fully down, but then they made me sit there for a while before having me slowly sit on the side edge before letting me get up and then go to the recovery space. I ended up doing it, and because they make you eat something. Unfortunately, the only thing they had that I was able to eat because gluten was the chips, because even though I had pretzels, they make gluten-free pretzels, but not all pretzels are gluten-free, and Hard Dunes are not gluten-free, and yes, they make gluten-free Oreos, but most places don't carry them like in that form. So I had that for a while, left, so yeah, don't eat blood, so be kind. Yep, don't eat blood. That's to prove it, and I don't know if you could get a good look at that. Let me try to give you better looks. So better look at yep. I have to keep this on until about 6. They said about 6 hours. After I think it's at 7 because there's a clock that I have to do because it's about 1 by the time they put it on. Yeah. It was like 1:20 when they put it on. In fact, my appointment scheduled was for 12:30. I didn't get out until almost an hour later. I got in for my appointment at 12:30. coming back pretty quick, but between the paperwork and everything, and then even on that only took 2 minutes to do, yeah, that's all I have to say about that. But yeah, but that's what's been going on, and now I'm just chilling like a villain. So I had to. But that's that, and I will continue to keep you all posted. So it's now Monday, February 28th. Had gone to the doctor's last Thursday. They did a basic exam, or blood work. Got the results of most of it back, but still waiting for some results back before they talk to me about it. They put me on heavy prescription pain medicine, Naproxen 500 milligram tablets twice a day. It's kind of helping with pain more than anything else did, but not enough, not really that much either. Still not tolerable pain. It's still in pain. Not even even with the Naproxen, it's still painful. Not even a tolerable pain, but still like before it was excruciating pain. It still is without the Naproxen, and with the Naproxen, it's not even tolerable, but it's better not excruciating, but it's still extremely painful. It's not tolerable yet, but one thing is, it's been making me very tired. Just like I took my first dose a little while ago. I did it twice a day, either breakfast and dinner or lunch and dinner. I took it at lunch this time. But as you can see, it's making me tired and making my brain all bleh. So yeah. So still waiting on that. Honestly, I don't know what to say about the pain anymore. I just don't know. But I just wanted to update you on that before the end of the month, which is basically today, I guess. But yeah, that's been this month, I guess. If you like this, please click the like button. Maybe share it with somebody who you think might like it. If you're not one of the 2 people who are always subscribed, maybe subscribe to my channel. Maybe even click that little notification bell to notify when I actually, the moment I upload. Maybe put something in the comments. But remember though, being yourself, be unique, be kind to yourself, be kind to me, be kind to everybody else, be kind in the comments to everybody else and me. Just be a good person and live your life the way you want to live, and don't let anybody say you can't do what you want just because of a so-called disability. Hey, vlog. After the end bloom here, meant to say how even though I went to a Target and had gone to the Burberry's, my mom was not happy at the price, so she wanted me to continue looking for other ones at a cheaper price. Let's say it's basically possible for the price she wants me to pay, only $10 a piece. That's not easy. I could probably do it, but it wouldn't meet all my criteria to meet her one criteria, which is $10, no more than $10 a one. I doubt I could find one for $10 or less that is A, my size, B, age appropriate, and C, my style and her price. Honestly, it's pretty messed up, and I tried. Oh heavens, did I try? But yeah. The little after the beep bloom here, just after because I forgot to put that. So yeah.